Hello everybody. Okay, I did a big boo-boo. I did a video. It was almost 30 minutes and I accidentally canceled it instead of the other one that was in my camera. So, what I did in the video was, I'm doing this video for our challenges and international crafters. And this week it's Nicky Parr, who is just a second, Casondcatslife, right? Hope that's right. Well, Nikki will correct me on that, that's for sure. So, yeah, I had done, in this video, I had done a repurposed envelope. So, I'm going to show you, first of all, what I showed in the video was this little fairy house. I'm so upset that I canceled that video, really upset. So I did this little fairy house, which she did this week as well too, with toilet paper rolls. So what I did it not on the shabby chic style, but more for a little child's room. It's got little flowers going around it, and I got these little fairy stamps as well too, so I put them around there. And I put some holes, which was a bit hard to do because my hole punch wasn't going through. I had to squash this this through. And in the other video, I was explaining that I was without a voice. Yesterday, I was starting to, last night. Today, I'm better, but I do have a cough. And so what they are doing is they're putting in those little battery lights, the little tea lights that are really cute. I don't have those here. But what I was thinking is to hang them, making a little mobile. You can get, two little pieces of wood, tie them together, and have these hanging. And then what I really wanted to do was, let me see if I can find it here. I don't have the right size, but it's a top to, a jar. And I wanted to put it in here. I have a little, another bigger one, in a way that I can put moss all the way around here and put holes in the jar before I attach the house to it, and have little, dangling things that or make noise, or beads that give off light, which would be really cute, and have this in a little girl's room, little fairy house mobile. That's what they're called, mobile. And yeah, so I did my little toilet paper roll house. This I had already done off camera. I prepared it before. So what I did on camera was, here, let me put this in the water. And this is it. This is in my envelope. Okay, so it was an envelope. I think it was from Sky, and it has this little window. It has a weird closure. You see this little gap here? Yeah, it's kind of got that weird closure. And then here it doesn't come all the way to the top, but that's okay. So what I did to this, first of all, was I'm really sorry. I wish you would have seen the video. So what I did first of all is I gessoed it because it was really dark colors on it, so I had to cover that up. And then I got a napkin, which, let me see if I can find a piece of it. This was the napkin that was underneath. And I covered it totally. So, think of this being open, and I covered it totally with the napkin. And as I was drawing it, the plastic that was in here had shriveled up, so I took it off. And I put in another piece of plastic. And I put in a piece of plastic the whole way through and all the way down to the bottom, for the reason being that it was a really flimsy envelope, even after I gessoed it and after I put the napkin and, layers of glue. So I put the napkin down. I started with modeling paste, and you can see the scripture here. There's even a honeycomb modeling paste here. And then I stamped it, and then I sprayed it, and that's it. That's all I did was do that. And then I've been going around the edges with some vintage photo. And actually, I'll do this piece here now. See if I can get it without. I like doing the writing. I went over the writing with some vintage photo as well too. So there you go. So you can see it more. And then at the end, I went over it with some varnish I used, because I thought the varnish was going to give it more stable, gloss, medium, and varnish. So that's why it's got that nice, you know, shininess to it. Really nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm so sorry, you guys. It got lost. And so I was talking to you guys about a couple of things in this video. I'm so sorry that part 3 isn't up of the journal cover. It will be soon. I'm finding a way to make this journal more, how could you say it? Oh dear. Practical. Because if I start putting the laces around it, it's a journal that I'm going to be having in my hands all the time. It wasn't like my other journal that didn't have laces and things like that. It didn't have, well, it does have a flower on it, but it's a big flower. I'm thinking of a way to cover up this journal in a sense of using these. So it might just be one of my next challenges, you guys. So this is a fabric bag that I think my kids had gotten perfume in it, or maybe a belt. Maybe a belt, yeah. I'm so sorry. And I'm thinking of the ones that I have for shoes, because sometimes when we buy shoes, you get these, you know, these bags in the shoebox with it. So I'm thinking of finding the right size. Sticking cardboard in here, enough that, you know, will make it nice, and this is too small. That will make it nice and, you know, stretch it out a bit, and plastic wrap around the cardboard, and do a mixed media bag for my mixed media, in a sense of, I'll do it a vintage style to go with my journal, but make a cover for my journal, so that way I have it, you know, not so much when I'm, you know, if I have to bring it around with me, but more, you know, to have it here at home in place. I know for sure that the laces are going to get all dirty, and, you know, it's just going to end up being that way. I know it's going to end up being that way. I'm really rough with my stuff, and it probably wasn't the best choice to do a vintage style cover for my journal that I'll be handling all the time. So yeah, I'm trying to make it the best way I can, but there will be a part 3 and probably a challenge. In one of my challenges, I'm going to be doing one of these bags. We're going to see how it goes. It's going to be an experiment. Then, so I was sick these last few days, sore throat, sore ears. My voice just came back last night, more or less. This morning it was much more better. I still feel my throat really, really itchy, and like I can't swallow. I can't really, I don't know. I don't call it a flu because I wasn't with a fever. It's probably worse that you don't have a fever. I never get a fever. I'll be sick as a dog, but I will not get a fever. And sometimes it's better that you do get a fever, because, you know, your body, it's helping you recuperate. So while I was sick, I was in my bedroom a lot. I would bring the computer there. I was watching lots of videos. Sorry, you guys, if I haven't responded to, you know, leaving messages, because like I was just watching. Sometimes I'd even fall asleep because I was like kind of zonked out. I was drinking this kind of medication to help you with the flu, and it kind of really made me drowsy too. So, but when I was feeling better, I got a basket load of stuff and I brought it into the living room with me, because that part of the house, my house is much more warmer than this house here. This house is you know, a different built house, so it's kind of cold. And I did watercolor. I wanted to try my watercolors out. I bought these, I'll show you the watercolors first. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I'm just doing damage here. Okay. So I got these watercolors time ago. Cheap, not expensive at all. I think they were about $4 or $5. And, you know, I don't know the difference between the good ones and these ones. It's the first time I'm using them. I'm happy I have something cheap to work with first. So, you know, if I do like it, I do get better, and I do want to invest after this is finished, or, you know, even during, I will eventually probably buy what everybody talks about that are so good. I can't even remember what they're called. Anyways, I find that I am having fun. And this is the watercolor I did. So I tried always drawing a face. Naturally, if you look closely, the face is still really muddy and everything. Like, I just stopped doing it because the more I was trying to shade the face, the more I was ruining her. So yeah, she's, you know, but you know, I did have fun with, you know, doing, I notice I am getting a bit better. It's, you know, terrible. I know it's terrible, you guys, but I notice myself that I am getting a bit better at, you know, having more confidence to try to draw and to try to watercolor. I got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to learn, but yeah, I'll be, you know, I'll be trying and trying and trying and trying until I get it right. And then I think I did another one, but it's nothing special. I was just, you know, kind of, you know, fooling around with the doodling and things like that. Just, you know, just trying. I've been seeing all these videos right now about doodling and things like that. So there's some kind of challenge going on that they're doodling the whole. Oh dear, is it Shiles that's doing it? No, 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 no. It's somebody else that I don't know. I still have to check her out because, like I said, this last week I was pretty down under and no, not paying attention. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you. These two things. She did a beautiful challenge today, doing a scarf without any needles. She did it on a cushion and with knots. It was really, really cool. And I do want to try it out. I don't have pins in the house because you need lots of pins to hold them down. My pins, unfortunately, on this side of the house, they get rusted. So I have to remember. And the guy that's fixing my sewing machine told me not to keep my sewing machine in here anymore because the inside is all metal pieces. And I think he found some damage with rust. So obviously this house is too humid and I can't keep, I knew already because I used to find already my pins rusted. I bought them about 6 to 8 months ago. I found the whole package rusted again. So it's not, I can't keep my sewing machine here or my pins and needles and things like that. But I do want to try that. So great job, Nikki. Thank you for these beautiful challenges. And guys, check her out. She's a hoot. So I'll talk to you all later. And everybody have a good day. And we'll see you when I start my challenges probably. Goodbye.